Before we begin this morning prayer, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Hey, take a breath with me, right here, right now. Just inhale and let it go. Because before we rush into anything, before your phone starts buzzing again, before your mind runs ahead to everything on your plate, let's begin this day from a different place. Let's choose peace first. Let this be a peaceful day, not because every situation will be perfect, not because people will do what you expect, but because you'll carry peace within you and not depend on the world to hand it to you. God, this morning we want to start with calm, with stillness, with a reminder that we don't have to earn peace, we can receive it. It's already here if we let it in. So God, meet us in this quiet moment, in this first stretch of the day, in the sleepy thoughts and the gentle light. We don't need fireworks today. We just need you to be near. We bring you the things that try to steal our peace, the rush, the pressure, the noise, the unspoken tension, the overthinking, the planning. God, would you quiet those voices? Would you help us believe that peace isn't passive, it's powerful, it's a decision, it's a shift from panic to presence, from chaos to calm, from control to trust. We don't want to fight the day, we want to flow with it. And yes, we know there'll be traffic, emails, interruptions, maybe even conflict. But we're not asking for you to remove the world from around us. We're asking you to anchor the world within us. Let there be peace in how we breathe, peace in how we move, peace in how we speak. Let there be peace in our homes, in the way we respond instead of react, in the way we listen instead of assume, in the way we love, even when we're running late. Let there be peace in our minds, where the what-ifs try to take over, where anxiety loves to set up camp, where old fears whisper lies. We hand those over to you now, God. You can carry them. You've seen what's ahead. You already hold the outcome we're trying to control, so we choose to breathe again, to trust again, to believe that peace isn't about everything being perfect. It's about remembering you're with us. If this first part of the prayer helped you slow down and find calm, write Amen in the comments and take one more deep breath just for you. God, thank you for meeting us in the stillness, because sometimes it's the simple things that ground us. A warm mug in our hands, the sound of birds through the window, a few quiet moments before anyone else wakes up. We forget that peace doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be earned through effort. It can live in the smallest things, in slowness, in softness, in choosing to move with intention instead of panic. So today, God, help us notice the beauty in the ordinary, the way the morning light touches the table, the way our breath rises and falls without trying, the way you are already here before the day even begins. Help us walk more slowly, not just physically, but spiritually. Help us be present in this moment, not rushing to the next. Help us release the pressure to get everything right and just live this one day fully. God, you know how easy it is to wake up and already feel behind on goals, behind on tasks, behind on expectations we never agreed to, but somehow still carry. Today we want to stop chasing perfect and start embracing peaceful. We want to choose rhythm over rush, flow over frenzy, presence over productivity. Yes, we'll still work. Yes, we'll still show up and do what needs to be done, but we want to do it from a peaceful center, not a stressed out shell. Remind us, Lord, peace doesn't mean doing less, it means doing life with you. So come into our routines, into our spaces, into our thoughts. Show us where we're holding tension that doesn't belong, where we're rehearsing worst-case scenarios, where we've let noise replace connection. Help us return to ourselves, to our breath, to the quiet strength you've placed within us. And God, help us protect our peace. Help us be okay with setting boundaries, with saying no when we need to, with not rushing to fill every silence, with letting others have their opinions without needing to control them. Give us grace to respond gently, even when someone else is sharp, to step away when the conversation turns unkind, to choose softness when everything inside wants to snap, because peace isn't weakness, it's power under control, it's strength that doesn't need to prove itself. So today, God, let that peace be our strength. God, as we continue this quiet moment together, I want to talk to you about something that quietly steals peace, even when everything on the outside looks calm. It's that inner restlessness, the kind that shows up as tightness in the chest, a racing mind, that sense that we should be doing more, achieving more, proving something. We carry so much pressure to perform, to be impressive, to be perfect, to meet everyone's expectations, often at the cost of our own well-being. But you never asked us to perform for you. You just ask us to be with you. So today, God, help us stop performing and start breathing. Help us release the idea that our worth is tied to what we get done. Help us lay down the pressure to prove ourselves. Help us know that being loved and being peaceful is not something we have to earn, it's something we can receive. Let us live today not from fear, but from fullness, full of grace, full of enoughness, full of awareness that we're not falling behind. We're right where we're meant to be in this moment. Yes, we'll still be responsible. Yes, we'll still work and move and create, but help us do it with a light spirit, with joy in our steps, with a rested soul, even when our schedule is full. God, teach us to slow our thoughts. When anxiety whispers that we're not doing enough, remind us that we don't need to earn peace. When comparison creeps in, remind us that our journey is uniquely ours. When doubt tries to distract us, anchor us in truth. We are enough, we are held, we are free to breathe. God, give us peace not just in the quiet hours, but in the middle of the tasks, the traffic, the tension. Let peace be our lens, not just our destination. Let us see the world differently today. Let us walk through our to-do list without letting it own us, because we're not machines, we're not robots built to constantly perform. We're people, with souls that long for depth, with hearts that crave connection, with spirits that are steadied not by productivity, but by presence, yours. So God, let your presence fill us from the inside out. Quiet our inner critic, loosen our clenched hands, bring stillness to the storm we've been holding. And if today feels too big, break it down for us, 1 hour at a time, one breath at a time, one moment of peace at a time. God, thank you for reminding us that peace isn't about escaping life, it's about embracing it differently. There's something powerful about choosing to meet the day with soft eyes, with an open heart, with the kind of quiet that doesn't come from silence, but from trust. And today we want to live from that trust, because sometimes what steals our peace isn't chaos, it's control, trying to manage everything, trying to predict everything, trying to hold too many things that were never ours to carry. God, show us what we can let go of today. Show us what we've been holding too tightly, what we've been gripping because we're afraid, what we've been overthinking and over-managing because we don't want anything to fall apart. And remind us, it's not all up to us. We don't have to hold everything together. We don't have to carry every burden. We don't have to solve every problem today. Let us breathe into surrender, not the kind that means giving up, but the kind that means giving over what's too heavy, giving over what we can't control, giving over the outcomes we keep obsessing over. God, help us do our part, but trust you with the rest. We don't want to live like the world depends on us. We want to live like we depend on you. And in that trust, there's freedom. Freedom to move without fear. Freedom to rest without guilt. Freedom to enjoy what's right in front of us. God, bring us back to the moment when we wander into the future, when our thoughts start racing ahead, to the unknown, to the decisions we haven't made, to the things we're scared to face. Pull us gently back here, to the chair we're sitting in, to the breath we're taking now, to the sunlight dancing on the wall, to this moment which is still safe. Help us live today moment by moment, not rushing past the beauty around us, not skipping over the good in front of us, not missing the peace that's already available. Let us make peace practical, not just a spiritual idea, but something we practice, in how we eat slowly and actually taste the food, in how we look people in the eyes and really listen, in how we pause for a few deep breaths between tasks, in how we choose not to check our phone first thing, in how we bless the ordinary with our full attention. That's where peace is hiding, not in some perfect schedule, but in the cracks between the noise. God, show us how to find you in those quiet places, and help us give that peace to others too. Let us speak gently. Let us drive kindly. Let us give grace to the people who are clearly rushing. Let us soften the sharp edges of this world,
just by how we show up. Peace isn't selfish, it's contagious, so let it start with us. God, as we come into this next part of our time with you, there's something tender that's rising to the surface, the need to feel safe. Because underneath so many of our reactions, the hurry, the tension, the short temper, is often a soul that doesn't feel secure. We worry we'll disappoint someone. We worry things will fall apart. We worry we're not doing enough, and that low hum of fear becomes our background noise. But you're not the source of that noise. You're the one inviting us into stillness. So right now, in this quiet space, we ask you, be our safety, be the place we can breathe, be the presence we can return to when the world feels sharp, be the whisper that says, you're okay, I've got you. God, we want to stop measuring our value by how busy we are. We want to stop defining our worth by how productive we feel. We want to stop letting other people's expectations steal our calm. So here we are, as we are, not cleaned up, not perfected, just real, open, honest, and we let ourselves be held by the truth that we are enough today, held by the grace that says we're loved, even in our mess, held by the arms of peace that reach us wherever we are. God, help us find beauty in the in-between spaces, the morning commute, the pause between meetings, the moments when the world feels still for a breath or two. Let us feel you there. Let us find refuge in your quiet presence. Let us learn to carry peace not as a feeling that comes and goes, but as a steady foundation beneath us. When others are anxious, let us be calm. When the day goes sideways, let us remain steady. When we forget, remind us again. You are with us. You are for us. You are peace itself. God, show us how to return to that center again and again. In the middle of a loud world, let us live from a quiet soul. In the middle of demands, let us remember we have permission to rest. In the middle of people needing things from us, let us give from overflow, not exhaustion. Let today be simple. Let today be slow. Let today be sacred, even in its ordinariness. And help us offer peace, not only to ourselves but to those around us. Let our tone be gentle, our words be kind, our presence be grounding. Let others breathe easier just by being near us, because peace isn't something we keep to ourselves, it's something we carry, something we spread, something we leave behind in rooms long after we've walked out. If this part of the prayer helped you feel safe in God's presence, write "Peace is my refuge" in the comments, and remind someone else today that it's okay to rest. God, before we move into the day fully, let's take one more moment here, one more breath, one more pause to remember what we want to carry with us. We're not chasing perfection today. We're not trying to impress anyone. We're not holding our breath until everything's done. We're choosing to live differently. We're choosing to welcome peace like a gentle guest, to make space for it, to return to it throughout the day. God, let this peace not just be something we feel in prayer. Let it become how we live. Let it change how we move through the world. When interruptions come, remind us to breathe. When someone is sharp, remind us to soften. When we feel anxious, remind us to come back to you. This world teaches us to react, but you invite us to respond, and that response can come from a deep, still place, where we're not thrown by every little thing, where we don't lose ourselves in the chaos, where we can stay grounded even when everything else feels upside down. God, let us carry that kind of peace, not a brittle surface calm, but a strong-rooted stillness, the kind that can't be shaken by small things, the kind that sees everything, but chooses calm anyway. Because you're in it, you're in the details, you're in the conversations, you're in the quiet. So let today be marked by that awareness. Help us be here, not rushing into the next moment, not carrying the stress of tomorrow, not living in yesterday's weight, but present, peaceful, trusting. And God, thank you for walking with us, through the noise and the silence, through the joy and the anxiety, through the big decisions and the tiny moments. Thank you that peace is never far. It's as close as a breath, as near as your presence, as steady as your love. Let today reflect that truth. Let our eyes be soft. Let our pace be gentle. Let our hearts be open. Let our lives speak of peace, without a word. And tonight, when we lay down to rest, may we look back and smile, not because everything was easy, but because we stayed anchored in you. Let this be a peaceful day, God. We're ready now. God, even as we've prayed for peace and welcomed stillness, we know the day ahead won't always be soft. We know challenges will come, unexpected requests, emotional conversations, situations that demand more than we feel we have to give. So here we are again, asking you to meet us inside the real moments, not just the quiet ones. God, be with us in the tension, When someone says something that triggers frustration, help us pause, not snap. When the schedule falls apart, remind us we're allowed to adapt. When everything feels urgent, help us remember what actually matters. Peace doesn't mean nothing goes wrong. It means we're not ruled by what goes wrong. So today, let us not be reactors, but steady responders. People who notice the chaos, but don't become it. People who walk into intensity and still carry softness. People who keep our feet on the ground because we've been with you first. Let our peace be so real, God, that it rubs off on others. That when co-workers are tense, they find room to exhale around us. That when family feels stressed, we bring presence, not pressure. God, protect our peace like a fragile flame. Let us guard it. Let us tend to it. Let us return to it again and again throughout this day. Even in public, even in meetings, even in chaos. Let that flame burn quietly, but confidently inside of us. The world needs more people like that, and we want to be them. Let our words carry peace. Let our decisions reflect peace. Let our energy communicate. You're safe here. We may not change the world today, but we can change the atmosphere of every room we walk into. One calm moment at a time. God, as we close this time together, our hearts feel steadier, our breath feels deeper, our thoughts feel lighter, because you've been here, not just in theory, but in presence, in the stillness, in the pauses, in every quiet yes we whispered during this prayer. And now, as we step into the rest of this day, we ask you for one more thing. Let this peace last. Let it not be something that fades once the noise returns. Let it not be something that disappears once we open our inbox or read the news. Let it not be a morning moment that vanishes by noon. Let it become our atmosphere, our filter, our shield, our home base. God, when we're tempted to rush, slow us down. When we feel the pull to prove ourselves, remind us we don't need to. When we feel ourselves getting tense or reactive, bring us back to this moment, back to this peace, back to this place where you meet us, again and again. Let us move slowly enough to see beauty, to feel the warmth of the sun, to hear the kindness in someone's voice, to notice your fingerprints in the ordinary. We don't want to live on autopilot. We want to live awake, alive to your grace, alive to our breath, alive to the gift of today, not just the goals of today. Let us do what we need to do, but never forget who we are in the process. We are not machines. We are not problems to be solved. We are souls, sacred, loved, and enough. So we walk into this day with slow strength. We carry peace, not just for ourselves, but for everyone we meet. Let this be a peaceful day, God. Let it be a day of soft hearts, quiet minds, and open hands. Let it be a day where we remember what truly matters. And if we forget again, you'll be there welcoming us back to this place of stillness. No guilt, no shame, just grace. So here we go now. Calm, centered, held. If you made it through this whole prayer and feel peace in your soul, write "I choose peace today" in the comments. Let's walk forward, not in fear, but in quiet confidence, because you're with us, and peace is possible. Amen.